Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Ahmed at Altcoin Era. While AI agents and AI coins are having an accumulation of a lifetime, let's go head up back to the large caps. Bitcoin is currently at 96,000 US dollars and we're down a whopping 5%. Look what we have here. Participants are playing around with leverage yet again. Every time we pass 100k, folks get very excited and play around with leverage. I said this earlier in a previous episode. Check this video out. My next area of support is at 90,000 US dollars. We might head right over here to around 89,000 US dollars. We did have a pullback, ladies and gentlemen, from here all the way to here of 15%. This is the nature of the beast. Bitcoin typically has 30% retracements. So we could head down to 86,000 US dollars before the inauguration. Donald Trump's inauguration is going to happen on the 15th of January. BTC most likely is going to head down in January. BTC might head down just before the inauguration and then we bounce. It's going to take a while for us to break 100,000 US dollars. However, your North Star is Ethereum. Ethereum shines in Q1. Maybe not in January, but February and March in Q1, that's the time when Ethereum heads up higher. Your large cap portfolios are dependent on Ethereum. Here are the top gainers in the past week. We have SPX. No, not the S&P 500. The meme coin is up 89%. And then we have Hive, it's up 70% for the week. We have Degen, it's up 42%. And lastly, we have AKT at 35%. Here are the top performing sectors in the past week. Not surprisingly, we have AI and it's up 26%. The likes of Fetch, Near, Render, and Tau. Gaming is in second place and it's up 19%. And then finally, we have L2s up 15%. The likes of ARB, Optimism, Stark, SK Sync. This is the Bitcoin quarterly returns. And so far in Q1, we're up 4.33% in Q1. Our North Star is Ethereum. Ethereum on the quarterly in Q1 tends to do better. It goes up 82% on average. This is the post halving year. If you're holding in the top 100, heck, in the top 200, Ethereum is your North Star. Once Ethereum makes all-time new highs, your portfolios should follow suit. In 2021, Bitcoin in January went up 14%. February, it went up a whopping 36%, and March went up 29%. Time will tell if we repeat this cycle again. Q2 is when we have a cool off period. And remember the phrase, sell in May and go away. Today we have a massive liquidation of around 400 million longs that were liquidated. There's an old saying that rings true today. 3 things that can destroy a man: ladies, liquor, and leverage. We have a few outflows at the moment. BlackRock's Bitcoin shares are currently at $54. It's showing the same pattern as BTC. It's mimicking or copying the same price action. Here is the Bitcoin Greed Index, and we're currently at 78, which is just in the middle. We're between greed and extreme greed. Bitcoin is consolidating at the moment before a next leg up. But most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, this is why we're here, altcoin season. Currently, altcoin season is at 53. Now, every time we hit this area and cross this area, we always go back to Bitcoin season. We did it here. We had a rally, went back to Bitcoin season. Did it again, back to Bitcoin season. Every time it touches this area, we head straight back to Bitcoin season. That means altcoins are going to continue to slowly bleed until BTC heads up to 110,000, 120,000 US dollars. Then finally, we're in the promised lands. This is the RSI heat map, and as you can see, we're heading to this area of weak and oversold, which means bears are in control. If it heads to this area during the previous bear market, all of them were here. And this is on the daily. I'll show you on the weekly. It should look better. We're in a neutral area for the weekly. What we want to see is these altcoins get to the red section of overbought and strong, which means bulls are in control. Social metrics, Google searches for BTC have gone upwards. Coin again, volume has gone upwards in Google searches. Uniswap, Coinbase, Ethereum is heading higher. But the problem is this: participants only search when the price is going up higher. The second we go down, participants or normal folks stop searching regarding Google. This is the weekly YouTube views of influencers. And as you can see, we have gone up. However, it's not the same as 2021. They were having views of around 6 million views. As of now, they're under 4 million views. There is interest in crypto, and that's a good sign. However, we haven't got to the peak, nor have we seen mania just yet. Here are the top crypto apps in the US. Cash App is moving sideways, it's at number 1. Then we have Robinhood, Coinbase, and finally Phantom. Phantom's the best. It's the best app, hands down. It's really good. This ain't paid ad is really good. It's very typical. This is retail attention. They're here for a little while, quickly try to make profits, and they run away, or they call it a scam. Coinbase and Robinhood are having a small pullback, whereas Phantom is having a larger pullback. There was a period in time where Phantom actually surpassed Coinbase, Robinhood, and Cash App. All of them. This is also another category. We have the likes of Moonshot, Kraken, eToro, OKX, Binance USA, and 5 others. As you can see, we're having a smaller pullback. Bitcoin is at 100K, and some participants have left. Some of them might never ever return again. In my opinion, this is not the peak. This is just an altcoin rally. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that is Bitcoin dominance. It's just annoying. Honestly, it's very annoying. But hopefully, by Q1, this thing will fall off a cliff. Honestly, I can't believe we're still at 57%. Oh my God. Bitcoin dominance needs to head over here, but we have another major issue, and that is the DXY. The DXY looks like it wants to head up higher. I did say that this was the peak. However, God forbid, if we head over here, we're going to have a bigger problem. This trend line dates all the way back to, I believe, 2008 period. No, the .com period. Hopefully, this is the peak and we're heading back down. As for BTC dominance, this is a big problem for all of us. I think BTC dominance is not heading down mainly because of interest rates. We had a very good data from the jobs market. Coin dips below 98,000 as a strong US economic data leads to 300 million of crypto liquidations. Stronger than expected job openings and ISM services PMI rolled back investors' expectations for further rate cuts for this year. That's the reason why BTC dominance is heading upwards. Altcoins, I want to say this very clearly. Altcoins are a liquidity play. Once quantitative easing sets in, that's when altcoins will outperform. As of now, we have higher interest rates, which is a problem. We need interest rates to head down. Once they head down, altcoins will go parabolic. Over here, the Fed is simply taking liquidity away from the system. Over here, the Fed is adding liquidity, meaning money. So what do you notice right over here? BTC dominance decreases. At the moment, right over here, we don't have QE. Once we have QE, that's going to mark the actual top. We're done. Khalas, it's over. That's it. Ethereum price targets. We're heading to this area right over here at $3,287. That doesn't hold, we're heading to 3,000, which is a shock. For Ethereum to be at 3,000, this is an amazing area to buy. I was expecting Ethereum to be at least at 4,000 US dollars, but I believe big whales are suppressing Ethereum. They want to buy more cheaper Ethereum. It happened with Bitcoin last year. They wanted to accumulate, and now it's happening again. Ethereum is being, in my personal opinion, being suppressed. So whales, big whales, can continue to accumulate and sell higher at a later stage. ADA price targets currently down 8%. This is just a liquidation trap. It's going to bounce back and close above this area. ADA has a lot of momentum at the moment, and I think it can continue to go up higher at around $1.50 Also, XRP has a lot of momentum as well, showing the same price action as ADA. Sorry about the background noise. My ultimate target for XRP, I've said this time and time again, is at $6. $6. Dodge is showing the same price action as XRP. Some of these older coins are showing very, very similar price actions. The next clear area of support is at 30 cents right over there. Dogecoin is an elite meme coin, and I think it's going to head to at least $1. Then into price discovery. I don't know where the dice may fall for Doge. I don't have a target for Doge. No one does. Link is currently consolidating just underneath resistance. It's a good sign. It means that we're going to continue the trend. Next area of support is right over here at $20. We had a healthy retracement of around 35%. We might get to this area and form it as support. As you can see here, this is a massive bullish pennant, and it spans multiple years, just like XRP. And I can ultimately see a target of around $200 for Chainlink. BNB currently is down 4%. It's the only coin in the top 10 that has made an all-time new high, yet no one wants to speak about it. I believe the Chinese are buying this coin, but I could be wrong. No one on Twitter talks about BNB. No one on YouTube really talks about BNB, yet it makes all-time new highs and continues to make all-time new highs. NIR is still consolidating at the moment. It hasn't made a breakout. We bounced on this area right over here and continue to go up in the first stage of the year. We continue to go up. Right now, we're consolidating before a massive acceleration period. Tau is currently down by 10%. This is a large cap. We had a massive run when the market cap was tiny during this period. Then we had another massive ascend. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're having a consolidation period. It may range for quite some time before we go up higher. At the moment, the attention is on AI agents and AI infrastructures. Tau, NIR, Render are not seeing the spotlight as of now, but the tide will change. Su, price targets. I wasn't a believer, but now I am. Su looks like the Solana killer of this cycle. It looks really impressive, really impressive. At the moment, we're forming higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. We're making a staircase pattern, and it looks like it wants to continue to head up higher. I believe it's in the top 30. Some participants believe that it's going to head to the top 10 and eclipse AVAX. I was very bullish on Psy. However, I backed the wrong horse. I could have backed Su, but I chose Psy, and unfortunately Psy is moving sideways, doing nothing. I think meme coins are dead and buried. They're done. It's done. I don't want to dance on their grave. That's enough. Spec currently at $9, and we're down a whopping 11%. Spec should have been competing with virtuals. However, unfortunately, it's behind. I don't know why, but the chart is refusing to move. Their tech is really good. Layer 0 made an all-time new high. This, ladies and gentlemen, is just an altcoin rally. And you know what happens during an altcoin rally? We go down 40, 50, 60%. It happened before, it can happen again. Notcoin is currently down 10%. However, it's gone down massively. Ton is down as well. It's gone down 81%. Let's have a look at Ton. Ton is consolidating at the moment. It's still consolidating. We had a massive run up. We had a huge run up. It's a big large cap. It was here the previous cycle. I remember Ton in the previous cycle, and it went up a 10x. As of now, it's going to consolidate. I think the market cap's around 10 billion, 15 billion. It's a huge market cap. AVAX is down 10%, but DeFi is back. Trump owns a bunch of DeFi coins, so I think the TVL for DeFi is going to be massive. It's going to be huge, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we're heading up higher. We're just consolidating right over here. The best performers so far, I believe, in this bloody market of altcoins is probably Aave and Su. Casper looks like it's heading right back to the scene of the crime of 9 cents. If it doesn't hold, ladies and gentlemen, I'll probably see it go back to 5 cents. Casper was the trade of 2023. However, now it's going to have a long consolidation period. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to continue with the AI series, of course. Come on, AI. Come on, I made some mad predictions. And I'm also going to continue with the market update on crypto. Make sure to like, subscribe, join our private members. Trust me, you won't regret it. Peace.